Hello and welcome back. I haven't really been on here very much in like a week and a half. My son turned 9 on Wednesday, and so we've been dealing with his birthday. His party's tomorrow, so we haven't really been doing much. Although he did get his first episode ever uploaded on Tuesday, I think it was. So I was thinking maybe I would post on Fridays and he could post on Tuesdays if he ever decides that he wants to make another little episode again. As you can see, I'm still in the tavern just because I haven't really been here. Although I did add some banners just because it's October, so it's spooky month. So you have some black and orange like jack-o'-lantern banners. I did come up here and fix the ceiling and the walls and things. I still haven't figured out what to do over here with the stupid door, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Yeah. Someday. Someday. I know Tom and I had been talking. He wants to put a massive tower inside of here. Probably over on this side in this area going all the way up. Just as kind of like a focal point in that area over there. So I'm not sure how he wants to do it. I was thinking of maybe making like a smaller one out of this section, as you know, because the military barracks and everything are over on the side. And then that one for the magic users and things like that. Just they have their own little section. Oh dear, so much work. So much work that needs to get done. Oh god. And then of course at the top of this place we're gonna have to eventually like have a castle or something for the king and queen up there. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, I can't really go down, can I? Because that's where the black market is. So this is so far how it kind of looks from the outside for those levels of the tavern. See, they come out this way and go around that way. They have like the first levels like there and that one over there. But Tom was talking about how in, you know, older days they had like for like people who were adventuring but didn't really have the money to put up into a nicer room, they had like a barn section for them where they could just be like, you know, here, have a hay bale and you can sleep on that and that's fine. So I was contemplating maybe trying to put that down here somewhere in this section, but I'm not sure if it's going to run to the black market or not. It might not. It might not. It could be fine. Maybe it's like a secret entrance to the black market. That would be good. Oh, and we're just gonna cover you up real fast, so I don't have to deal with you. I can just. Ooh, no, too close. There we go. Oh, no, it was right there. There we go. See, some extra lip. Woo. Got some extra light over that way. Although this doesn't look very inviting, as it is stone. Like, I don't mind so much having stone right here because it's kind of like built in that way, but should probably swap this out for something else. Like our acacia and stuff. Oh, come on. There we go. Just fill it in for right now, I guess. Yeah, that makes me feel slightly better. Makes me feel a little better. Maybe I should do that. So they actually, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. And here we go. There we go. It's a proper window now. Oh, and I wanted to put one of those. Ta-da! There we go. Some pretty flowers. I'll just kind of fill this in like I did there. It feels a little more open now. And let's whitewash the walls. Make it a little brighter. It's a little more inviting now, right? I think the other thing we're going to do is we're going to extend this deck around that way. So there's like an eating space outside as well. I'm just, honestly, all I'm really doing is just kind of like making the kitchen match out there. I'm not going to furnish anything, mostly because I'm pretty sure that Tom is just going to come in here later and change everything. It was quite hilarious listening to him watch the Trouble with Taverns episode, just because it was pretty much a chorus of honey, honey no, honey stop. And I kept having to tell him to be patient and to wait till the end of the video for what it actually turned out looking like. So that was pretty funny. There we go. There's that. Nice. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put sea lanterns in here instead of yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to take out the redstone. Is what we're going to do. That's why I did that. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the sea lantern. Dirt. We're just going to come over and place it on all the pedestal parts. Ooh, nope. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And then maybe eventually, like, if you have the cooking part here, and maybe we'll put like a couple of storage areas in here, which one would be like the cooler and the other would be like the freezer or whatever. That might be cool. Yeah. There's that. Maybe let's have dark oak for that instead, and then we'll just replace the floor with acacia. That way it's a little bit different than the tavern. There we go. That stands out a little bit better. Yep. Because that way it's a little bit more bright, airy when you come in, and then you step down. You don't really want light floors for like a tavern, because things have a tendency to get spilled in places like these, and well, it never ends well for anybody. And I honestly know that, you know, having light floors at where I work, it sucks. It sucks so bad. Actually, no, our floors really aren't that light anymore. They just look permanently dusty for some reason. I don't know why. No matter how much we mop them, they just look permanently dusty. Alright, I think... Should we keep this au naturel as it's going out this way into the nature? Or should I just actually like make it, give it white walls just like everything else? I think I'm gonna have to make this part, either make that part white or put acacia logs to frame the doorway, like I did with most of the places. And maybe I'll dress my torches up so they look a little bit better. You know, I wonder, if you put like an end rod in a picture frame, does it still provide light? Most of this stuff. What comes out this way? Did I tear this out one time before, and then I just kind of like, huh. That's alright, I'll just tear this out a little bit. Can put a little balcony off this way. There we go, there's that. And we'll just glass it up, I guess. Part of me wants to just like leave it open, and the other part of me is like, no, that would get really, really cold. Because part of the biomes that it makes up the mountain has snow on it, so I feel like the wind would get super cold and then everyone would freeze, and that wouldn't be very good now, would it? But I also think that having it open and being able to just kind of like go out this way, even with like a fence across it, like that would just be a little bit more rustic, I guess. But that's okay. Oh yeah, and here's one of those rooms. And we're just gonna do that. These little areas are like storage closets, but it's also that balcony portion we have in the tavern comes out up here. So I think I'm actually just gonna block this one off. It's just gonna turn back into a wall. But we'll keep this one because it's just a 4. That's weird. But this is also the only floor that basically actually came out how I had intended it to go, which was for us to come up here, go into a hallway, and you have the rooms like set up along the back wall. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that you can't really do that in these ones. So like you can have like these single rooms right here, but it's not actually wide enough that way to and deep enough to do it that way, the way I wanted to. So I ended up coming out this way and doing the hall down this way and having the door on this side. Which case, why didn't I open this up? Oh, because there's gravel. Oh. Gravel is good for a lot of things, but it can be very frustrating. Oh, God! Ah! That's also the other reason, I guess. Ah! Oh, no. That's alright. We're in creative. It's fine. Oh, yeah, that's where that comes out. Oh. Okay. Oh, but that's very strange. Now, see, Tom and I recently did, like, he has his own realm, too, that we kind of do, like, experimenting on. We wanted to see if water would go over glass. And so we had standing water, and then we put a glass pane into it to see if the water would go right up against the glass. Oh, but it doesn't. Because if you put it in the same block, it flows right through it. But if you have it just kind of separate, it'll just be fine. Oh, yay. Drain the water out. Goody, goody. Goody, goody, goody. There we go. There we go. There. There we go. Now I'm probably going to go back through and like change this from stone to something else, but for now it's going to be stone. Or maybe just that lowest level will be stone, and then as you get like further up, the materials like for the walls get better and things. That could be interesting. So like the classier it looks, the more expensive it is. And yeah, there's that waterfall. This one comes out this way. Oh, look at that pretty sunrise. And the iron bunny. It's an iron pumpkin bunny. Oh! No! Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nope. No, I won't. I'm also going to be careful when I'm cleaning out these rooms because I'm probably going to redo the walls so the walls are colored themselves. And that could be a little difficult depending on how close to the edge of the mountain I get. No, I think it's good. Get some recessed lighting in here. Light it up. That's kind of what's gonna look like. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bigger. But we'll see. And of course, the closet. I have this floor here. You can kind of just barely see the terrain out that way. And then it's the overlook. Oh my goodness, it's so far down. Oh my goodness. And yeah. But yeah, I think that's going to be all for today. I just wanted to kind of give a little bit of an update. Sorry, I haven't really changed much this week. Oh my goodness, so many stairs. So many stairs. Aha. Success. Really? Really? Why do you have to be here? Why? That's the other problem. I can't seem to make this light enough where things won't spawn. Aside from maybe putting stuff on the floor, which I don't really want to do. So I might have to like get something creative going or something. Yep. Yeah. Yep, that's it for now. Okay. Bye.